Hi guys, Jenny here. Today I'm going to show you how to use the free version of Marmalead to find your keywords. A lot of people have asked me for this video, and I just want to show you what I did when I first got started on Etsy. I made my first 1,200 sales just by using the free version of Marmalead. So let me show you how I did that. I've created myself a free account here, and I just want to tell you guys, when you first sign in to your account, you'll get some great training videos and some tips and tricks about how to use Etsy. I totally recommend you watch these. They're great free resources, and they're going to help you get a leg up on your competitors. So once you've looked through all these resources, whenever you're working on a product, we're going to use a keyword strategy, just like we would with the paid version of Marmalead. To do this, I have a worksheet that I use, and I just go down the worksheet and fill it out to make sure I have everything I need for each product. What you're going to name your product is something we're going to find using Marmalead. The product category is just the Etsy category that you're selling in. And then the focus keyword is a tag or combination of words that is going to describe your item but still get lots of traffic. Now, how do you do that with the free version of Marmalead? Start by describing your item as simply as you can, because what we're going to do here is see what other people are calling this item and get a feel for what keywords are best for you. Okay, so once you've input your keyword, go ahead and scroll down. You can have a look at matching items, and one of the great things this is going to show you is views per week. So you can actually see who's getting the most views, which tells you a lot, because if you're getting a lot of views, you're probably using fairly decent tags. So what I'll do is I'll have a look at these people's items and compare them. So let's just take the top 3. Okay, this person is getting 3,600 views per week. So let's take a look and see how they're describing their item. If you go ahead and have a look, you'll see the first word used in their title is funny mugs. They're also using things like Target mug, mom's mug, wife mug, cute mug, and gift for her, all just in the title. Let's scroll down. You can see that some of these keywords are being repeated in the description as well as in some of the further features down here. But if we have a look at the tags, notice that this person is reusing some of these tags. They've chosen some interesting ones like mom mugs, wife gifts, gift for wife, office coffee cup, gift for a boss. These are all very simple tags. They're not hyper descriptive, they're not super long, but they do describe who you would give the mug to, what it's used for, or who would like it. So this tells me quite a bit. You can also see here that this mug has quite a few favorites, so I'm betting that the view to favorite conversion rate is quite high here. So it's worth noting, if any of these tags apply to your item, you might want to write 1 or 2 of them down on your worksheet here under top tags. I usually like to choose 20 top tags and then mix them up between my different items, since a lot of your items are probably going to be fairly similar. So go ahead and write down a few from your first choice and see what is different that you've maybe never seen before or that would apply to your item. Now let's have a look at the second top seller. You can see here this person is using the keywords big mug and diner inspired. So let's go ahead and scroll down. They're not using their focus keyword here, which is something you're going to do. And then if we scroll all the way down to the bottom, notice that this person has taken a completely different strategy. They're still using fairly short keywords, and they are describing the mug based on what's on it and shows that it relates to, which is very interesting. So you can see that this person actually has more favorites than the previous person, even though they have fewer views. This tells us that the view to favorite conversion rate is quite high here. So this is a good strategy that this person used. Pick a popular show and use the tags to describe it. And it's also great to see that this person used mostly one-word tags, so that's another great way that you might want to get traffic. Don't focus on being hyper-specific, because fewer people are going to view things that are hyper-specific. Instead, focus on describing your item as best you can, like this person did. Let's take a look at the third person. Okay, so you can see here that we have gift for her, gift for him, new job, confidence boost, exam. These are all keywords that are being used for this mug in the title. And if we scroll down, you can see they did use gift, they use enthusiasm, but they're not really using their focus keyword in their description here. So that's something that you're going to do that this person isn't doing. If you scroll down to the tags, you'll notice this mug has an absurd amount of favorites, like absolutely absurd. So this person is also describing their item really well. So let's talk about what they did. Notice they're also using gift related tags, work gift, exam gift, gift for him, etc. So this is telling you something about who is giving an item like this and what they're looking for when they search. You can also notice that funny mug is something that was used previously, so that might be something that you would pull for your own. And just notice that once again, these are not hyper specific. They're just simple, straightforward tags that get this person traffic and describe this item in a unique and slightly unusual way. So I would advise you to do this with Marmalead. Take a look at your competition, see what they're using, see what their favorite rate is so you can figure out the conversion rate, and then go ahead and just list these top tags in this section here. Now, based on any tags you see repeated, like for example, we saw funny mug a couple of times, you may want to choose to use that in your title because it's clearly working for other sellers, and if it describes your item, you may want to call your item funny mug and then describe what it is. Now your keywords need to go at the very beginning of your title, and I'll tell you why. When you have an item like this and you use a longer title like so, Etsy reads your item as whatever you put in the front of your title. So if this person had just described their item as I like long romantic walks, then they wouldn't be ranking for funny mugs. She put funny mugs first so she doesn't end up on the bottom of the pile beneath all the other people who are describing their mugs as funny mugs. So this is why you want to put your focus keyword at the very beginning of your title so that you rank both in Etsy and in Google for this particular tag. That doesn't mean you can't add further description in your title, but putting this focus keyword first really makes a difference. Now let's scroll down. She could have also put her keyword here as well if she wanted to repeat herself, and Google loves repetitions, so does Etsy. It really reinforces what you're selling. So if you're doing something like this, go ahead and try and incorporate that focus keyword within the first 160 characters of your description. Then finally, just make sure you use it again somewhere in your tags. Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter what order your tags are in, just go ahead and use it wherever you see fit. So now that you've learned a couple tricks about how to use the free version of Marmalead, let's have a look at our worksheet and just finish it off using the tool's free version. So all you have to do now is go ahead and search for your focus keyword that we've chosen so you can see what pops up when you search for it in Etsy. Compare those items to your own items and make sure you've chosen an appropriate keyword. You can fill out this by using this section here. When you're using the full version of Marmalead, this is just an extra exercise, so it's up to you whether you want to complete this section. Finally, don't forget to write your focus keyword in the first part of your description. And I've collected a bunch of popular keywords from the paid version of Marmalead, so I know they rank really well, for you guys to pick that tend to go with a lot of different types of products. So feel free to circle any of these if they apply to your item, and make sure that you use variations of them, like gift for girlfriend or something similar if you're describing your item that way. Now, the other thing you can do with the free version of Marmalead is scroll down to tags used, and you can see there are other entries going on here. So you can see what tags people are using as well as mug here, and you can see how many times it's being used. Finally, don't forget to have a look at the tag cloud. Even though it's smaller than in the paid version, it's still giving you some great suggestions for tags that are being used. In fact, when I first started out with Marmalead, I would write down every single one of these and go ahead and examine them by doing the exercise I just showed you, just so I could see how popular they were and what was coming up when I searched for them. So that's how you use the free version of Marmalead to get yourself all SEO'd out. Go ahead and give it a try, and thanks so much for watching.